Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you swatches and a review of Uberchic Stamp and Plate Collection 22. I was lucky enough to receive this collection in my stocking for Christmas, so I thought I would sit down now that everything's all quiet and go through the 3 plates and let you know what I think. So if that's something you're interested in, just keep on watching. So a few specifics about the plate. All Uberchic stamp and plates are readily available direct on their website, or you could go through their stockists. The stockist I use is Nail Artisan, and on her website they retail for £20.40, which means you're paying £6.80 per plate. So as you know, they are really reasonably priced. They are up there with some of the smaller plates that I've seen as well, and on this one you are getting so many images per plate. So each plate measures 9.5 centimeters by 14.5 centimeters, and most images measure 17 by 21 millimeters, so they are perfect for all nail sizes, long and small. So now that we've got the specifics out of the way, let's just jump right into the swatches, and I'll talk a little bit about each plate as well so you can see what you're buying. I'm also going to put up some images going along the screen of designs I did use in those plates. So starting with plate 2201, and as you can see, this one is really heavily leaning towards those layering images. So at the top here you have those little jewels, and with them you could create any type of 3D charm for your nails. So whether you're using builder gel to make it 3D, or you're using different colours to make it pop a little more. And then down below it we have those little cutesy sort of layering images that are the little florals. So with these you could go ahead and do the full nail with the little floral image beside it, which is the full size, and then do an accent nail with the little florals beside it. And like most Uberchic collections, it has those large images that you could fit the whole entire nail, and it doesn't matter which size your nail is, this image is going to fit perfectly. I also find with the Uberchic collections, and something that I really enjoy, is that a lot of the images work well together. So you have a lot of images that have the full cover, and then beside it they have a tiny little image that could be used as an accent nail or for a French tip or that kind of thing. So we have again more layering images and some really cute Pac-Man looking chevrons. I really enjoy this plate. I think it's going to be one of my favourites. It's simply beautiful, and as you can see I am now putting up on the screen some pictures that I did use in this plate. So yeah, this is collection 22 plate 01. So next up we have collection 22 plate 02, and this one again leans quite heavily on the layering images, but we also have these really exciting texture images. So we have the texture lines, and these can make fantastic designs. I cannot wait to try this in various colours. And then we also have some diamonds and chevrons, and I love the rockabilly layering image up at the top. It totally reminds me of those like sort of dresses in the rockabilly fashion. We then have peacock feathers and just lots of floral images again. Once again, this plate is a seriously stunning plate, and it's got images fit for whether you're looking for a modern twist or an old school, or you want to go for a more girly sort of design. This plate has everything in it. It's also got the words beautiful mess, which I think, given some of the texture images, that could work really well as well. And then we also have some French sort of images, French nail type images. So you could go ahead and do a full nail with one, and then have half a nail, so sort of like a layering image on the next nail. Up at the top here, it's got some more of these little cutesy layering images to go with the rockabilly layering patterns up at the top. So again, it's lots of mixing and matching, but this plate has so much that you could do, from the textured lines to the chevrons to that sort of like modern chic messy images. I absolutely love this plate, and it's one of my favourites. Next up we move on to plate number 2203, and this one doesn't have layering images. This plate focuses solely on things like patterns, prints, illusions, that type of feel. So this plate reminds me so much of like old school nail art, if that makes any sense. So you're working a lot with patterns and prints, and again they have so many different ways to mix and match, and make your own. So at the bottom here we sort of have this like clock sort of insides, which I absolutely love. I think that would look amazing done with Sharpies. We then have a lot of full-size nail images and some like of those like sort of illusions, as you could see here. So you could definitely add lots of colours to that for a really cool effect. I also really like the sort of modern twist to the chevrons, and you also have some tribal effect sort of images. At the top there, one of my favourites, and I just used it for a design as you're about to see coming up, and this one really reminded me of like an old school tribal sort of effect, so I really liked that. So now that you've got a look at the plate, let me show you how it performs. And as always with the Uberchic plate, they come with that blue protective film on it. So you really want to remove that. Remember never to put your stamping polish on the blue or it'll just sort of wipe off. You really need to make sure that you are removing the plastic first. So I've gone ahead and painted some swatch sticks for you guys, and for the purposes of this video I'm using El Corazon Silver, my nail artisan scraper, and also a Fab Your Nails stamper. So all I'm doing is positioning the stamper over the nail, and as you can see they all stamp really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on some music to let you see the stamping in action, and then I'll get back to you with my thoughts. So here is a quick look at all of the swatches that I did, and I also have some more coming up using the other plate, but I find just a couple of plates you could see how they perform. The pickup was absolutely flawless. I had no problems whatsoever with it. As always, Uberchic are always done to a really high standard, and I find that if you're having issues with your Uberchic plate, it's usually to do with the stamper or the polish. So once you find a good set of tools to work with, I find that Uberchic are not only amongst the cheapest, but they are the best quality, and the images are always perfect for everyone. So whether you have tiny little nails or nails the size of your leg, you are going to find an image that is going to be perfect for you. So it's one brand that I could always say that I could speak highly about, and I just love it. And I really do think that if you haven't tried it, you're missing out on some awesome quality plates. So if you are interested, I will go ahead and leave all the links to where you could find them, but definitely check on the Uberchic website to see if they've got a stockist near you, and that way you could save on customs and things like that. So guys, that's us came to the end of the swatches of Uberchic Collection 22, and as always, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie, and thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I upload a couple of times a week, and thank you for watching. See you next time, bye!